Right, big guy. He personally hates putting the crooper on. It's very annoying. But, right? You think it's funny or something? He is not very helpful lifting his tail, which doesn't help make it so I can lay it in somewhere where it's comfortable. But it doesn't make it so it doesn't get done. That's why I don't understand why he doesn't just try to help me out with it. I do think I pinched it the other day, so you think we're gonna learn from that. Okay. So he's here. I'm gonna back him up a little bit. You're gonna be over a little bit. And you need your jockey on. And we're gonna push him over like this. Next, we're gonna grab his teammate, who is Vivian. And V is going to go in the wheel with him. And then we're gonna grab V's mom, and we're gonna put her in front. So the reason we're doing this is I'm trying to see if he can behave, realize that it's driving time, not breeding time, and be in the hitch. It's not always a very easy toll for a stud to take on. So it'll be impressive if he does behave. If not, it'll be a little difficult. And it eliminates a lot of options for me. She's already been eliminated enough this year, but we shall see. This is Vivian. What we're gonna do is just get her in position. No, Kai. And if she just gets in position, then I'm gonna put her mom in front and see if that's enough. Hey! None of that. So that's kind of her. That's gonna be the plan. Maybe this one is pregnant. Confirmed a couple months ago. Still not reacting. Back up. Or I'm gonna beat the shit out of him if he calls you. So that's kind of funny. So. Her up here instead of unhooking him. Knock it off. I'm gonna put Bailey in front. If Bailey can't go in front without him shutting up, then this whole operation goes to hell. But we shall see. There's no way of seeing it unless you actually attempt it. And it gets 4 horses worked at the same time, which would be very helpful on the days that you're trying to get other things done. Same amount of time, twice the amount of horses. That brings out Bailey. Bailey is definitely one of my favorites. Vivian's probably my other. Knock it off. It isn't exactly the easiest time of year for him to learn these things. Say it's not that easy for him because of the fact that we're just coming to an end of breeding season. He bred the last mare that we will be attempting to get pregnant this year. 2-3 days ago? I don't remember. Thursday. Just talking to her. She'll beat the shit out of you. So he's like reaching, and that's not okay. But he doesn't like hold, he's wrong. So hopefully if he just keeps in his mindset that I'm going to keep telling him that, will help. Nobody's telling him anything good, so that's gotta help on my part. That's gonna get you bit and probably me too. So. You nasty. You rude. I love it. Alright. Nobody likes you. They like you. They just don't need you right now. They're not interested. It's a good thing. That's what she's telling you. Piss off. Okay. I highly suggest you listen. Okay. So he's pretty much remaining calm. He's 3 years old, so it's going to be a little bit to teach him. This is not his time to stop. His teammate back there keeps giving him basically the middle finger, so I do think that that's going to end up working pretty well. Who's that? So the next one I'm actually gonna just tack up here near his harness. Walk all the way down there. If this goes all smooth today, that means tomorrow all I have to work is Tilly and Ellie. Technically that leaves Raina, but Raina has a shoe off. Although we could tack it on, the farrier's coming Tuesday, so we'll just give it some time. This is my only gelding on the farm. She is my little protege. Jesus, buddy. Miss the door much? Come on, babe. Come on, Joey. Like, no, this makes sense. You've been trapped inside for 3 days. How could you not want to stay? Stop being difficult already. Stop that way. Back in with everybody else. So far, this seems to be going well. This is going to be a little annoying. This little horse right here has a tendency to not want to be over on her side. Whatever reason, Bailey has claimed that always being in the aisle off to the side is her thing. Very obnoxious. Okay, I think you guys are all like crank out the ass. It's ridiculous. Nobody here has a smile face, I swear. Okay. If you bite him, I'm gonna laugh. He probably likes it rough. Good girl. I'm not trying to pick it up. Start with Bailey Boo here. This Bailey's bridle has a split twisted chain bit for a check. It's more comfortable, but also a little less in certain areas to tell her it's not really that funny when you lean on the bit. Okay. Better be on good behavior. Let me rattle you. What's on that cashew? You guys are all wound up. This is gonna be fun. Isn't it? I'm showing what a pain in the ass it can be. Okay. I hooked it for her, she was in the wheel position. This time she's in the lead. If we ever get to the 6, she'll actually end up going in the swing. But we gotta practice putting someone in front of striker. That's what we're doing today. I don't think she's the most outgoing mare. She's most likely gonna try to screw me over on that. But that's things you have to work on. The only way to work on it is to do it. I was told my microphone will make this easier for people, so I'm hoping that this week a little plug-in one's coming and I'll be able to be more easily heard for you guys. Okay. As I said, she has a tendency to like to drift to this side. It's super annoying, so gotta work on that. Then I'm going to be grabbing Joey's. Okay. Joey is a sweet thing. He's usually one of the best to bridle. Hopefully that's the same story today. You on your best behavior, kind? Oh, you are. You're the sweetest. There's little subtle ways they can tell you that they like their job and that they love their bridles, that everything fits properly, and one is how smooth they take their bits and bridles. So for him, obviously taking that as well as he did, he's like, that is not bad. We'll go play. Let's do something. Right? Probably not when that's twisted. You have a funky tail. No. Okay. That could be handy. Checks up. All right. Now we're gonna bridle the miserable one, and then we'll ride horses all day. Now that can't be the truth because with me, I need him to do multiple things. We'll say that his bridle before this one was starting to cost, right? You're such a deadhead. Thank you. Come here. It's gonna happen. Stuff, I would love to. I don't have time for all. They're gonna make it difficult. And in all honesty, I don't. The show we can't have a. So, if it's not really high importance, well, in the show world, I don't really have the time for it because that's all we're intending to do. Here. Here, I would also be running away if I thought that my teammate was going to bite me in the face and you can't tell. What's that? last to ride. Yeah, if you want. Okay. Is a little Vivian. So V is back over here. She's not a hard one to bridle, usually. Back up. Little tight quarters. Okay. Don't fight. Ah! V, I'm not ready. You gotta get their bits completely ready before they are, apparently. There we go. That would have been an unnecessarily aggressive feature otherwise. The chain was in your mouth. It'll go under your jaw. Woohoo! Nice puppy. Okay. Loosen up. Now that the down to just one horse who hasn't shit, getting ready. Nope. The wheelers still are the only ones who are really pulling the load. So you don't have to add extra weight. And the ones out front, at some point we'll have to go out on their own due to the fact that it's not really, they're just out prancing. Really help about that. That's on him. Make sure it's on the light setting when you try to test it out, see which one it is. Okay. So I'm going to end up getting this team completely connected to the wagon, and then I will go up and grab the lines on the next one. Which remind me, I had a wreck the other day with the team, and I need to clean out some stuff from that. Drop 4. So this team is officially completely tacked up, and now it's going to be on for getting this team ahead of that. Joey, you're so cute. You're so ready, aren't you? These are the lines for the 4-up. As you can guess, they are extremely long. The 6 are obviously even longer, but we still put them on the same exact way that they are anywhere else. Just have to prep it. This is Bailey, Joey. Striker seems to be done trying to talk to anybody, seeing if they want to hanky tank. So we're going to be able to try this hitch out. I don't believe that this would be what I would consider my 4, but I do think that this will be the back half part of the 6-horse hitch. So let's see. If this does work, it means that that mare is currently pregnant. We are gonna tomorrow have a vet appointment where she will be scanned, and we'll know for sure. Although not responding to the stud is usually a pretty good sign. But she already did that to me once this summer, and then ended up losing the pregnancy. So then, thanks for anybody who's given a like along the side of this. Takes a lot to hook these things up, and I appreciate the support. Costs you nothing to do it. All right. We got this right here. Off. I only check on one side. That's good. I left it on everyone.
Yeah, why?
Because flies. I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to have a little cheat code when you've got new leaders like this. Giving a little something to attach the two. Yep. There. Are all horses to breed hard? No. A lot of them are just difficult, but Clydesdales take it to a whole new extreme. That is for sure. And more line. thank you for anybody who has tapped, give them a like. The 4-horse hitch is finally ready to go. I will say though that I don't have service where I drive them, so I'm not going to be able to show everybody how it goes. I will be back on when I have to unattach all of these and hose them off. So be sure to give a follow and see when that ends up coming back together. And of course, if you follow along, I'm going to be showing all of the ins and outs on running a Clydesdale breeding farm in Vermont. So I'll talk to you guys later. I have no idea.